Sandra, I'm live. Welcome to Quirky Books TV. It's a while since I've done a live stream. I did one last time and I thought I'd do another one again. This is a channel to be if you want life hacks to live your best life. And I also do some poetry sometimes as well, some motivational, inspirational poetry, which is a bit like life hacks in itself because it's kind of telling you how to live your best life through the words of the poems. So today I want to talk to you about how to get your life back on track. Well, you may have known that I haven't done anything with a video on this channel for a little while. I do run another channel that I've been live streaming on non-stop for the last 2 months, so that has taken up a lot of my time. I do have a much bigger audience, but I still love you guys here. This is my original YouTube channel and I feel like I was keeping it because I feel comfortable here, but I would like more people obviously to be part of this community. I kind of chop and change what I do on this channel, so maybe that's why people are just like what's going on with it. Anyway, this video comes about because my mind's not been in a very good place lately. So actually on my other channel I did break down in tears a couple of times about a week ago, but thankfully I've got my life back on track since I've been out dancing again on Tuesday. So in order to get a life back on track, sometimes you need to really push yourself out of your comfort zone, right? So I started probably about 7 weeks ago now, is it? I started to go out dancing on my own, and that's quite scary, you know, as a girl going out dancing on your own, especially when you've got to get back at night. So it can be quite hard, doing stuff like that, but it's something I've felt in my soul that I needed to do for a few years. I like being around younger foreign guys, and there's a place I used to go years ago that has young foreign guys there, and it's a place where you go dancing. They do salsa and they do sort of foreign beat music there, and so I remember that place. I felt quite safe there. I know there's bouncers there. I like the atmosphere. I always did. So I decided to go back to that place and start living my life again. So for the last few years I've been putting it on hold for this dancing because, you know, I hadn't got anyone to go with, and it's scary going on your own dancing, you know, especially when you got to get home on your own, like I said, and, you know, there's all sorts of fears that come into play. But, you know, I just took the bull by the horn and started dancing. I've only been there about 3 times, I think. But this last week when I was there on Tuesday, I had the most fabulous time. I danced on my own in front of everyone. I was getting compliments about my dancing. I used to do a dance class, if you didn't know that about me. I've actually got a bronze in freestyle disco dancing, which I will prove to you. Hang on. So I will prove it to you. Here is my bronze in freestyle disco, if you didn't already know. So I used to go to Sally Gray School of Dance, and I did 2 dance exams to get that lovely bronze plaque. It's a bit dented because it's been dropped a few times, sadly. But yeah, so I love, and that's for freestyle disco dancing. I also used to do Irish Appalachian dancing, and I also used to do ballroom Latin American dancing when I was at school. So, but the School of Dance was the only one you could do an exam in. I did 2 dances and I got highly commended. So I love dancing. I got lots of compliments about my dancing. I was on this, like the stage bit, going like this in front of everyone. And I do love being the centre of attention. I'm not going to lie to you. I love it. And kind of like, it's really good to take stock of your life when your mind's just not right, you know. I had a couple of guys interested in me recently, and they didn't work out, either of them, and they didn't value my worth enough. One of them wasn't being genuine. I'm not sure if the other one was either. You know, so that's been really, really difficult, especially when I cared for them both. So basically, I was having like this, you know, this thing was going on in my life. One of my friends posed a question about what I do on my other channel, and like I do a lot of stuff for Asexual, so that's pretty much predominantly what the majority of my life's about. And she posed a question about not doing that again, and that really sent my whole world into chaos because I have to help asexuals. It's in my blood. But, you know, I thought, well, what else is my life purpose if I did take away that? Because, you know, what else am I about? What's my life purpose? And I remembered why I started this channel. I remember why I started the blog, the quirkybooks.wordpress.com. That this blog is this channel was born off, basically. And so I wrote down my ideal life. So if your mind is at a loss right now, if you're struggling in your life, if you're feeling a bit down or like you've lost your way, you're feeling a bit blue and really upset, crack out the pen and paper and start writing. And do you know what I did just by doing this? I remembered my life purpose is writing, and I haven't been doing enough of it. I was born to write. That's first and foremost been my life purpose since 2009, before asexuality came along. And I haven't been doing enough of it. I've been doing blog posts lately, but I haven't been doing any books. And this week I started to do some journals. I got 3 asexual journals out. I'm going to be doing other journals as well, not just asexual ones. So you might want to check out some of them that are coming up. So they make, you know, they're like basically lined paper with beautiful cover, and you can just draw and write whatever you want, doodle to your heart's content. But it's just really nice, you know, to be finally getting back into, I mean, they're you know, like haven't got anything but lines in these ones I'm doing. But, you know, just by getting back into the design and writing world, it's just been amazing. So, you know, I wrote down what my ideal life will look like in the future and what it will look like right now, what would help me in my life right now. And I've been working through this right now bit. So my ideal life, I've put soulmate of my dreams. So to get my soulmate of my dreams, me being happy every single day of my life, which I usually am. But recently I had a, you know, like with these guys, I had kind of a mindset shift, which wasn't good for me. But now my mindset has shifted right back and I'm back on track, but bigger and better than ever before, because writing is my hugest passion. And that's what I'm going to be doing for September, to do all to do with writing. I've decided that. So this is the last video I'm doing for the end of August the 31st, 2018. So I'm like pledging that in September 2018 that I'm going to be doing more writing. I'm going to have more journals out. I'm going to basically, with my redundancy book, I'm going to be reviving that. So it's still in Kindle format, but I'm going to be putting a couple of extra chapters on there that are going to be valuable in this day and age and the 21st century. And then I'm going to be publishing it in print, finally in print. I'm really proud of that book. It took me 2.5 years to write, and although it's published in 2015, it still bodes well today. You can still use the same techniques and everything in there. There's nothing you can't do with the book right now that's applicable if you're redundant. And there's thousands and thousands of redundant workers in the UK. And I'm like, well, why aren't I promoting my book to them? I've never done a Facebook ad for that book, but I have got a trailer now that's been finished by a guy who did video production in university. So it's an inspirational trailer that was supposed to be out years ago, over 3 years ago, and I never did it. But I'm going to do a Facebook ad with the trailer and see how it goes, you know. I've still got fibromyalgia book to finish, and there's some books I want to write to do with relationships and asexuality and things like that. So I'm going to be doing that, and it's just really good to get back to the roots of who I am and what I was born to do. And that's part of what's in my redundancy book. Go back to the roots of who you are and what you were born to do before all the noise of life got in the way. You know, if fundamentally you put your hand on your heart, if you died tomorrow, what would you regret if you never did? And that would, for me, it would be writing all the books I need to write to spread my knowledge, so that when I'm no longer here and I'm in the ground or whatever, then, you know, I've imparted that knowledge to so many people and given my knowledge to the world for those who want it, so that they can have a better life in whatever area aspect I produce the books in, you know. So that's what I need to do, and I haven't been doing that. I just haven't been living my purpose. I mean, I've been living my purpose to help asexuals, which I'll still continue to do. That's my blood, and I will do that till I die as well. But I haven't been doing the writing. As soon just by writing this, I'm like, God, I've missed writing so much. Makes me really happy. You know, I'm not so keen on the formatting. I need to get someone to help me format the printed version, because I just don't know how to do it, basically. Even now. So I made this my ideal life in the future. Soulmate of my dreams, being happy every single day of my life, which I'm doing again now. Having lots of friends to meet up with. Plenty of money coming in so I can work from home, but go out a lot. To go to the cinema every Monday. Dancing every Tuesday. See my friend Debs every Friday or Sunday, or as much as possible when she can fit me in as well. And go on day trips into theme parks, zoos and aquariums, which I haven't gone on for ages. Live life to the max, have fun. have my own home, paid for outright, teenager style, cinema room, dance room, and have parties for friends. That's what I'd like to do. But I actually love my flat here, even though I rent, so I don't know how that would work. I could always buy a place and rent it out if I didn't want to move. But, you know, I love my home here. I cannot tell you, this flat is so beautiful. I just wish it's mine, which isn't actually. I rent it, but it's as good as. It's beautiful. I adore living here. It's my favourite place I've lived in the world, and I just feel like this is my home and my castle, and I'm the princess. So yeah, so that's what my ideal life would look like in the future. But I put right now, and this just got me back on track, you know, when I pushed myself to go dancing as well. Right now, what would help me to make lots of, what would help me is to make lots of money, pay myself back my investment, and buy financially free. Yeah, so that's quite personal, but basically I invested a lot of money in my own business stuff and in my education for that. And my ears decided to go and do a funny one. So yeah, I invested a lot of money in myself, and I need to pay myself back that money. I don't owe any banks or anything, but I have made a huge investment in my education since 2012, and I've got quite a bit to pay back of that. Get a Blu-ray player. Now, my Blu-ray player broke like a couple of months ago or more. I think the last time I watched a video was either April or the beginning of May or something. It was a long time ago. Anyway, it was definitely May at the latest, if you know what I mean. And this week I decided to put some money where my mouth is and go and get a Blu-ray player. I actually asked my mum for one for Christmas, but I couldn't wait till Christmas. You know, being without movies is terrible for me because I don't watch TV, but I love having a movie day to chill out to every so often. And my mind was really bad last Sunday, so it hasn't even been a week yet, and my mind's completely turned around. So I went and got a Blu-ray player, but my dad helped me because I was, you know, head office didn't have any in stock. And so they phoned me yesterday saying, oh, we haven't got any in stock. And so there was one in another store, which I live miles away from and don't drive. But my dad came to my rescue and took me up to get this particular one. It works like a treat. Beautiful picture on it. I haven't actually watched it, only to a few trailers. So I haven't actually watched a whole video with it yet. But I only got it yesterday. It's amazing. Really, really nice, decent player. So thanks, Dad, for that. So yeah, so Blu-ray player. So I ticked that one off. And then my fibre optic lamp broke a while ago, but my dad said it can be fixed. He looked into it and it needs a new bulb. So the fibre optic lamp I find is very therapeutic, just like having movie days are, because I can just chill out and take my mind off things. A fibre optic lamp is so important for me because it's very therapeutic, the lighting. And again, I haven't had that in my life for a few months, so that's not been good. My dad's going to hopefully get a new bulb for that, so that'll be great. And cleaner, I could do with a cleaner because I hate cleaning. I hate washing up. I don't dust. You know, and it's just like my washing up, I leave for about 5 days to do it all in one go. But to my mum's disgust. But you know, I don't live with my mum, I don't live with anyone. It's my life. Do what I want, innit? Don't answer to anyone. So yeah, I just, you know, I could do with a cleaner, but that's not gonna happen. I'm the only cleaner here who doesn't clean up yet. Oh yeah, I'm going to sell some of my domains. So I've made a big decision. I've got 26 domains and I'm going to try and sell some of my domains because I want to narrow down what I'm actually doing in my life. Do you know what I mean? Rather than my, me being spread across all these different websites is great, but I don't need all the websites, you know, to do what I do. So I'm going to try and sell some domains, which should help me pay some of my investment back. I'm not sure how, if I'm going to achieve that, but I'm going to give it a go. So I have applied to sell about 6 of my 26 domains somewhere, but I don't even think that they've been checked out yet. So I'm not sure how that'll go. And cinema every week. Yeah, I love going to cinema. It's just paying for it, you know. Cinema gets quite expensive, but there is a special day on a Monday. So, yeah, well, you can get like movies for $3.99. So, but ideally, what would help me right now is to go to cinema every week, eat nice food always, never feel hungry or worried about money for food. Dancing once to twice a week. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind going out every Sunday dancing as well, but I haven't got the money to do that at the moment. And I'd love to get a taxi home every time, but I don't. Sometimes I walk. And see my friend more, but in a younger environment like the cinema and stuff. Really, it's good, you know. So that's what I personally put down for me, my ideal life. And you know, and then I wrote down other things that I needed to do, and I need to do this, I need to do that, what I actually do for a living, because, you know, like I said, I got so many domains and I kind of like put down loads of things, but like predominantly I write and publish books first and foremost. I mean, I still do that. I did a SSL book a little while ago this year, so I'm still publishing, but it's not like I'm not doing anything. So I did write that book a few months ago actually, so it's not true I haven't done any writing, but that was like, I think it was back in May I did that as well. So now time's ticking away again, isn't it? And I design and sell t-shirts, and I create and courses and sell them. I've just become a Udemy instructor a few weeks ago. But having said that, you know, asexuality is my huge passion and writing's my huge passion. And I need to get back to writing more books. So I put social media specialist, freelancer is what I do, coach, mentor, train one-on-one, affiliate marketer, and now domain seller. So I kind of do a little bit of those things, but not like the coaching mentoring I hardly do ever now. Social media specialist, I haven't really put myself out there as that, so I need to do that more. And I haven't got many courses out, but like I said, I need to go. I've only got 2 courses, the SSL course, and I've got my Asexuality Basics for Beginners course, which is free. So these are like the books I need to write and publish, you know, and these are all, look, all this outstanding stuff that I'm not doing. It's like, do you know what I mean? These are all the books I need to write, so I need to just get a shift on and do them now. You know, there's no time for procrastination, is there? And no time for, you know, like, just should I or shouldn't I? Just need to get on and do it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, if you want to get your life back on track, do the process I've done, you know, from beginning to end. So, I want you to write down what your ideal life is like in the future. Right? So, what would your ideal life look like if you had everything now that you needed to live your ideal life? What would it look like? Obviously, if you've got everything you need and you're just not living it, then that'll give you a kick up the backside, won't it? And then right now, what would help you right now in this moment to be happier, live a better quality of life, and to feel good? You know, write it down and start working on this list. The right now list, you need to start working on immediately and tick them off as you do them, you know? Tick them off as you do them. You know, tick them off. Make sure you do it. And then put you need to. You know, I need to clear my mind. I need to love myself and be happy. I need to be happy being single. You know, I put stuff like, you got this, Sandra, you're beautiful, gorgeous. You know, and then you write something to yourself. Write yourself a little love note. Write a self-love note as well. Okay, this is how you get life back on track. I know you're going to laugh, but I want you to write a self-love note. Look, I love you, Sandra. I love you. You're beautiful, energetic, vibrant. You can do this. I promise you'll be okay. You will be okay. I am grateful for the roof over my head. Right, so yeah, so you need to write a love letter to yourself. Just write, I love you. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. List all your strengths down as well. You know, what you're good at, what you're amazing at, what you're incredible at. Focus on all your good points. You know, and then do a grateful. You know, write down what you're grateful for and thankful for. So I put, I am grateful and thankful for the roof over my head, the money in my bank, the family and friends. Sorry about the alarm. The family and friends I have made, for my beautiful body and mind, and for all life's precious gifts. I am grateful and thankful to be alive and for every breath in my body. And I think that's so important. I'm really sorry about the alarm. This happens quite a bit. So, you know, and then if you've got any problems in your life, you need to write them down as well. So I had some issues with 2 guys recently where I got really upset. So make sure you write a list of your feelings and emotions for people. If you've got problems in relationships or friendships, or something's happened at work to you that's really not feeling good, make sure you write down exactly what your thoughts, your feelings and emotions are, so that you can help yourself to feel better just by writing them down, you know? Just by, look, you know, just by writing these down, you can help yourself, you know? And if you can't change yourself or your circumstances, you've got to love yourself and your circumstances for what you are, you know, and you've got to reassure yourself. So when I put it here, I put about my feelings for these guys, and then I put this note to myself. I love you, Sandra. You will find your asexual foreign soulmate who is Indian right here in the UK in his 20s. He loves you implicitly and will always be by your side forever. Be happy in your life, being single and loving you. Kiss, kiss. So basically, I said I will find my asexual soulmate because I'm asexual, not sexual, which asexuality is the lack of sexual attraction. So I don't get the need, urge, or want a partner in sexual intercourse. So I only date or have a relationship with asexuals now. Well, that's what I want to do, but I haven't found a suitable foreign asexual guy in his 20s in the UK. So yeah, that's something I hope to do, but I just keep getting guys who come into my life who are abroad and they're not right. You know, so make sure you clearly define what I'm summarising now to get back on track in your life. So write down clearly what future you want. You know, what would make you happy in the future, what your ideal life would look like. Write down what will make you happy right now and start working through that list. Write down things you need to do, like I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do the other. If you write down a love letter to yourself, write down what you're grateful and thankful for. Write down your feelings and emotions about what's upsetting you at the moment to do with friendships, relationships, work stuff. And then reassure yourself that you will find exactly what you want. And you just love your life as it is. So I'm single at the moment, so I'm happy being single and loving me. You know, and then write down, you know, what your job is. And write down what your passions are and your goals and your dreams. You know, really, really reflect. You know, if you're redundant, this is a perfect time to reflect. Or if something's happened in your life and it's upset you, this is a perfect time to reflect. You know, write down, what do you do for a living? You know, you might say you're a telephonist, but what does that actually entail? You know, I speak to customers and I love it. Or I speak to customers and I hate it, so I must find a different job. Do you see what I mean? And then if you've got, you know, if you've got a certain hobby or interest or passion and you're not doing it, write down what you must do about it. And then go and do it. You know, go and do it. Don't faff around. Just go and do it. And start to work on it straight away. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful to you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. This is a place to be for life hacks to live your best life. And I also like to do some inspirational, motivational poetry thrown into the mix sometimes. And sometimes I go out on the hunt for various things. Like I go and do various adventurous things, and I call adventurous or things that interest me, and I like to take videos of that especially for you. I'm a writer, the author of 4 Kindle books and 4 published books in paperback. One is under my own publishing company called Quirky Books, which is my asexual perspectives, 47 asexual stories, love, life and sex, ACElbration of asexual diversity. And the other ones are the journal and 2 notebooks at the moment for asexuals, but I will have some on there for others. So yeah, this is good. I'm getting more and more stuff in print and in publication. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you for now. As always, embrace your quirky and each other's. If you've got any questions, please post them in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're getting on with getting your life back on track. If you can share any tips with our community here, that'll be fabulous. Put them down below. If you're struggling with anything at the moment, you think I can help you, just write that below as well. And until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Check out my blog, quirkybooks.wordpress.com or quirkybooks.net, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.